I think they're big, they're personable, they're comical. Maybe not as comical as this lady. Hey, you know what? You guys want to go up on the windmill? Let me show you what the view is like from the top of the windmill. I have not been up here in a while. Let's see. Look at that. There's the camp from a different point of view. How cool is this, huh? I'm walking around the pond now, and I think we've got a nest. Oh, that's an egg. This is a large nest. These might not be grandis. They could potentially be orlitia. We got more. Oh, I love it, man. There is our little baby rhino iguana. He's gonna freak out on us. Whoa, whoa, oh, hey, get over here. Get over here. Oh, Pete, don't fail me now. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hanging out here in the sulcata tortoise enclosure, and I think I found a nest, but I may be in trouble because it might be too late, or I might have left them in the ground too long. Let's see if they're good. I don't know. I know I broke one as I was digging, and it seems like they might have been in the ground way too long. They don't feel like they're any good. This is really crazy, guys. Look at this. I don't know. I just thought maybe she didn't lay over here. Clearly, I was wrong because, oh, gross. Oh man, that's horrible. That's a bad egg. You could tell because there's a lot of roots. I think this area grew back, or they've been in the ground for way longer than they should have been. We're gonna dig it anyway because I want to see how many eggs are in here. Oh my gosh. And this happens sometimes with eggs. You miss a clutch, and you know, being that they're so far out of their range, meaning this isn't Africa, it's just too humid and moist here in this part of Florida, or in Florida in general, that the eggs do not do well on their own. You gotta pull them out. Yeah, these eggs here, look at this. I don't think these eggs are good at all. But you know what they say, right? Keep incubating until they stink. Well, that one certainly stinks. But this one broken. This is kind of a bummer. But we're gonna keep excavating them because I like to show you guys just what it's like. We can all learn together. Oh my gosh. You can almost just feel the soil has just compacted way too hard, which means they've been in the ground a long time, which also means if I do pull them out, I'm gonna want to not rotate them in case there actually is embryos in there. You know, it's possible an egg like this can break and rot, but there might be some good ones in there. That one's certainly not, and this one's not. Look at this. Destroyed. Bad news for us. Bad news. Yeah, I'm getting a whiff of that rotten egg. Yeah, this is no good either. See how they pushed in? Probably rotten. We're kind of still in a cold snap too. So the tortoises, they're coming out during the day. The sulcatas are pretty smart. They come on out. Yeah, this is locked in there. They come out and they might lay eggs. This one feels heavy, but if the outer shell is broken like this, it means the integrity of the inner membrane isn't going to hold. I've never found a cure for that. Oh, there's another one. Look at this. Another rotten egg. Broken. You know what? Oh, yeah. I'm not even gonna incubate these. I can just tell this is bad news. Oh, well, that one didn't look so bad. As far as the yolk, see the yolk? But all of them are just broken. It smells horrible, friends. It smells horrible. Ah, what a shame. What a bummer. Oh, man. I don't think these are all... These are just ruined. Oh, they keep breaking every time I touch them. Ah, God! Ugh. Spray. Rotten egg. Yeah. I don't know, that one's interesting, to say the least. I think that's it, though. Yeah. That's all for us. Well, I think these 2 eggs I'm gonna keep. This one's been damaged. That one's damaged. I think this one's okay.
Thank you to all our loyal Patreon members out there who have helped to create an amazing reptile community online with us. This week's shout out goes to Steven Stewart.
This one's all right. Oh, nope. It's got a damaged part here, right here. That's no good. Put these to the side and we'll keep these. But I wanted to come on out here and just see if there are any other nests potentially. So let's have a look. You can see how she's kind of dug around in this area. Sometimes they'll lay close to each other, but I need some soil to keep the eggs from rolling around in the bucket. So yes, I start to get sulcata eggs in October, and it lasts all the way till the end of March and very early April. Some people don't get them as early. They start later. They start in January, but for whatever reason, mine like to start in October. So we did get one good clutch just about a month ago. And here we go. So look at this. This is interesting. You just poke around and see if the rod will sink. If the rod sinks, you may have hit a nest cavity. If anyone has been following the channel for a while, you know this is how I do it. Here are some other test nests. I don't think there are anything in here. This was, yep, nothing. My hand smells really, really bad right now. Now, I love sulcatas. I think they're awesome. You guys know I've had mine for a very, very long time, over 20 years. Fantastic tortoises. You need to keep them set up properly with a large enclosure. If you can give them places to graze, that's even better. Here, these guys can browse on some of the weeds that grow up in the thicket over there. But I don't think we got any eggs today out of these critters. It's a bit cooler at the moment. It's probably high 60s, and it fell to 45 degrees last night, so that's really cold. Now, in the deserts that they're from, there are temperature drops. The sulcatas, of course, have that really cool burrow that they use. This, I believe, was already dug up, but we'll double check. Let's double check. Yeah, they actually use these burrows, and the burrows are really, look at this, I got excited, but it's actually a shell. Our soil is filled with fossils because Florida was once underwater. It was the bottom of the sea at one point. Yeah, this is an old nest. This is just an old one that I found again. But you never know, so you dig. Nothing. Okay, now a lot of times they actually dig and lay. Look at this one peeking out. Here's one of the sulcatas to begin with. Hello, young lady. Hello. You coming out? They hear me and they want to come out, which is kind of neat. I love that about them. They're very personable tortoises. In here, you saw a couple days ago, one of our videos. It's a really cool heated enclosure. We had some issues that I fixed. What happened was the tortoises hit one of the lamps, but it has now been fixed. Everything's been put up away from them. They can't hit it, and it's been secured. So let's see. Yeah, there's all 7 of them are in here. Amazing. That's how smart the sulcatas are. They all go in when it's cold. So pretty excited. Love these guys. Had them, as I said, for about 20 years. That's so heavy. Oh, had them about 20 years now, which is amazing. Love those tortoises. Ooh, UPS is here. But not for me. Maybe. Ooh, he's backing up. This could be good, friends. All right, UPS man has been dealt with. But I'm walking around the pond now, and I think we've got a nest. And I believe it is a nest from our grandis. Let's see. This looks suspect to me. I don't have my poker, I left it over there. But let's see what we got. Here we go. Here's the nest. Look at this. This is awesome. It's been a while since I found grandis eggs. And look at them. They're a little bit more oblong. This is a nice chamber she's dug up. How cool is that? Hiosemys grandis. We'll get some of those little guys out. This is a big nest, my goodness. Well, you know what else is possible? These could also be orlitia. So I'm not 100% sure what's gonna come out of here, because grandis might lay this many eggs, but generally they're smaller clutches, so it's possible some of the orlitia came out, which is our river turtles, giant Asian river turtle, not the river terrapin. This is a river turtle, but this is pretty cool. So I'm gonna want to get that bucket so I can kind of continue to do this. So let me go get the bucket. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm gonna grab these eggs like so, because I saw something else that looks a little suspect, and I want to go ahead and dig it up. Now, as you know, I started putting posts in on the other side of the pond. We're going to try and do a fence that's closer to the shoreline here. Let's just go ahead and put these in with these sulcata eggs. I haven't rotated these. There we go. So we're going to try and keep all of the water turtles. Okay, there's one coming out. Say hello. Hello, red belly turtle. We're going to try and keep them closer to the shore, basically, so that we can really monitor the egg laying, because right now they can lay all over the place and it's tough to find the eggs. But I noticed this. Now, I don't know if it's a nest or not, but you know me, I'm just gonna go for it. It definitely, I mean, this actually seems like a nest. Let's see. You just gently poke, and yeah, there's a chamber in there. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I mean, I wasn't even gonna come out and do this, and then I thought, let me grab the camera and just see how many eggs we can find. So we're gonna have some baby grandis, which I think is awesome. But again, this is a large nest. This is kind of interesting. These might not be grandis. They could potentially be orlitia, which I would be blown away, because it'd be my first time hatching them. But it's going to take at least 90 days for us to find out. Look at the size of this clutch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eggs. That's amazing. Holy smokes. That is really cool. 9 eggs? I don't know. It's possible. It's little baby orlitia, which would be huge. I'd be so stoked. They are, in fact, a threatened species, and they are fished out in their native range because they are large turtles. And as we know, large turtles produce a lot of meat for food. So when they're looking for turtles, they fish out the larger ones, and you're removing these amazingly fertile egg layers from the ecosystem, and that's a shame. I'm gonna pull this up and see if anyone laid anything under my canoe here. I haven't come back here to mow in a while, but my gosh, this is awesome. I obviously haven't been over this side of the farm in a little bit, and I'd like to change that. I'd like to, all winter I'm gonna be doing tons of work. Of course, we got that tractor from our friends at Kubota, and we're going to use it. We're going to be doing a lot of work around here. This is all prime real estate, if you will, to beautify I also have this thing, friends, where you see these are earleaf acacia tree. It's a non-native tree, and its seedlings, little saplings, start to develop. See this? And if you don't pluck them out, they can become a problem. Now, usually I'm mowing here, so not too worried about it, but I just have this OCD thing. I see one, I pluck it out. So how cool, when we get this fence, it's gonna basically allow me to keep better tabs on the eggs and potentially find the babies easier rather than have to look through this whole giant area. I'm just gonna tamp here and see what we got. Nothing. Hey, it's our, you know what? You guys wanna go up on the windmill? Let's go up the windmill. Let me show you what the view is like from the top of the windmill. I have not been up here in a while. This sounds like there's some work going on next door also. But this is kind of fun because I like to climb up here and then lord over my kingdom, if you will. Let's see. It's getting rusty on this old thing. The windmill no longer works. It used to pump some water. Now it does nothing. Just looks cool. Ooh. Let me get on up here, okay? Hopefully you don't mind me putting you down for a second. Ooh, the windmill's spinning. Don't want to get chopped up. Hold on, friends. It's always good to have at least one hand on this thing at all times. Let's move it. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Look at that. There's the camp from a different point of view. Oh, that's it. Look at all the ibis in the trees there. I'm gonna get up on this platform now. Ah. All right, here we are. This is it, friends. There's turtles. See them in the pond? On a warm day, all the turtles are out and about. But how cool is the camp? Wow, I used to be able to look straight across. Now with all the palm trees and everything we've planted, it's harder to see. That's awesome. How cool is this, huh? Hanging out on the top, the Kamp Kenan windmill. That's berserk. Look at these trees too. I'm gonna have to trim some of these down because they're just gonna keep growing up. And I don't know, I was kind of wondering I should let them grow a bit, then when I chop them down, we'll have some cool logs for the turtles to kind of hang out in. But again, really stoked. I mean, this has kind of become a rookery for these ibis here, these white ibis, or as my friend, good old Peter Birch says from Australia, a bin chicken. They're a bunch of bin chickens, which means they're always in the garbage cans eating food in Australia anyway. I haven't seen any bin chicken activities here. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So look at this. Ooh, we gotta go back down there, friends. I guess we better get moving, huh? Let's get back to it. Let's go back down. Oh, let's see if I can climb down easier than I came up. I think I can. Oh, wow. Hi, guys. Something freaky's out? Oh, that hawk freaked them out. Look at that. That is so cool. I love it here. There's always some interesting activities going on with Mother Nature. All right, here we go, friendlies. Gotta be careful, gotta be careful. Ooh, sketchy. This freaks out Kate. She doesn't like when I come up here. When the kids were little, I used to see who was bravest, to see who could climb up the highest. Sophia would go pretty high. I'd have to say, get down here, kid. But anyhow, we're gonna head on down ourselves. Don't worry, I never let them climb all the way up. They only got a couple of rungs. All right, I want to find some more eggs. Super motivated to do that since we're on to something here. Okay, well, that was nice. That was kind of a fun little detour, if you will. Let's get back to it. We got some eggs and we've got to find them. Got a bucket, got eggs, probably got more in the ground. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, here we go. Got to look for some disturbed areas. But I can see really transforming this area into something usable, or just more kind of sightly,
aesthetically pleasing. We've got some space here that's not being used. You guys know how I love to get rid of dead space. Wait a second, what's this? What's this? I think we got something, friends. Doesn't look like it's been dug up. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I don't know. Some soil right here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah. We got something. We got a nest. That is rad. Oh, is there anything in it, though? Yes. Look at that. Woo. And guess what? If you notice, can you guys see the chalking on this egg? You've got some kind of darker, well, I don't know if that's darker, but a little bit more opaque here, but you see the chalking? These eggs are good. That's amazing. We don't want to rotate that. Holy smokes. Who knows what we got? I don't care whether they're grandis or they're orlitia. I'm gonna be thrilled. Look at that. Another one, chalking. See that? The band in the middle? This is what you look for. These are fertile eggs. These are fertile, baby. Yes. Sick. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, look at all these eggs. Oh my gosh. Can you believe I was just like bored? There's always something to do out at Kamp Kenan, isn't there? Wait a minute. Now look at this. Look at this area. Look at this. Wait a second. This looks disturbed. Wait a second. We got more. Oh, I love it, man. These have to be grandis. There's so many grandis in the pond, but we haven't incubated their eggs in a long time. And I think it's high time to get some babies out there. Such a cool turtle. There you go. Wow, that's so amazing. 'Tis the season for grandis. They do lay starting in October for about 3 months, so end of December is when it all kind of fizzles out. But this is quite the score today. This is amazing. Look out. Oh my gosh. Are you guys psyched? I'm pretty psyched. Let's see how many we got. Holy smokes. 2, 4, 6 here. Gently place them in. Don't rotate, don't rotate. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Nice and easy. That's amazing. That is awesome. All right, so what do we have? 6, 2, 4, 6. Wow, 12 more eggs. 12 more eggs. That's great. Just put them in gently. Okay. Can you believe it? I love it. I wonder how many we're gonna find. This is outstanding. So now I'm really paying attention. I am really looking for, and see guys, by the way, this is where I stopped. We got to get some more posts in here. So what'll be good is all the turtles will be laying on that side. So it'll be easier for me to find eggs. They come through here and you can really kind of see where they in fact have made their nests. They're pretty, oh, you know what I want to do, right? Get rid of that sucker. I need 2 hands. 2 hands for this guy. Ah, gotcha. All right. Whew, I got a lot of work to do, friends. I just am always involved in projects. We got the big aquascape build coming up, so that's getting ready for that's taking precedence over everything else. I've been keeping grandis since somewhere around 2005. Some of these animals have been in here for 20 years and they are actually large. They were large turtles. What's that? That don't look good. Oh, that's an egg. It looks like a bird was digging it up. Drats. I cracked an egg. Oh man. There it is. Or this could be a test nest. Let's see. No, it is not. More eggs. This one's a little bit more a different shape. Huh, that's different. Could be a different species, to be perfectly honest. Sadly, there's only one egg. Something must have beat us to it, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is different than grandis, friends. What the heck could this be? We got like, this is gonna kill me. The suspense of incubating these is gonna kill me. I don't know what this one is. We're gonna have to follow up on this video, that is for sure. But that is a different egg than the grandis or orlitia. Who could it be? Who really knows? Holy smokes. Unreal. Let's keep it rolling. So much ground to cover here. This area is probably not going to see a lot of eggs because of all these cypress knees. All these cypress knees. This is kind of interesting, friends. So these are cypress trees. And these are really cool trees found in the southeastern United States. They get real big. They can grow very tall here. But what's great about them is if they get to do what they're supposed to do, they create these knees. And what they are is subterranean trusses. So here's some erosion that's happened, right? What's happening is these roots go so far and they create these kind of points. And if you look at the trusses on a house, it's very similar on a roof. It just makes that tree just next to impossible to blow over in hurricanes. So they're found in areas that get a lot of hurricanes. And these trees, they grow in and out of water. They just don't get knocked down because most of the time they're in real muddy soil, which can be loose and not as firm. So they can potentially have any normal tree's roots would just topple over. But look at all this. Look at all these. These are just the tips of this. You see that? So they're really, really strong rooted trees, very water resistant. They don't rot very well or very easily. And just an awesome, awesome tree. And we've got them here. I'm gonna cut a little tunnel so my tractor can fit through here. We're gonna do a lot more work to this area, as I've been saying, but check it out. Here's our posts. So the turtle's gonna be kept this way. I'm gonna pour soil over here to kind of attract the turtles to lay in a specific area, because obviously I don't think we got any luck over here. You know, I wanna look just one more go in this area, because this is where the turtles can dig. See, again, more knots. It's also tough to walk around here if you're not careful. You can trip over these things and land on your face. But you see these little trails? These are turtle trails. Little turtle trails, just cruising through. But this is kind of fun, man. I don't know, I'm having fun. Hope you guys are having fun. This is awesome. Finding eggs in the backyard is one of my favorite things to do with myself, as well as pull out saplings. Wait a second, you know what? I have, from time to time, found them nesting kind of on the beach areas. When the water levels drop, they do that. Look at that area. That's a cool turtle hangout. Wow. I don't see anybody. You know what I do see? Fake gator head. Let's get that back out there. Do your job, scare some raccoons. It's supposed to scare raccoons. I don't know if it does though. I think we are out of luck as far as new nests. Let me show you something else while I think of it. How about some of the adults? Would you like to see an actual grandis in this video? Let's show you. Let's show you what we got here, friends. In the old camperoo. Loving it. Hey, look, little Cuban tree frog. Hi, little buddy. How are you? Come here. Hey, come back. Come back, little tree frog. What are you not doing in a tree? You must be trying to get warm too, huh? Let's get him up here. And this cypress. Now these cypress lose their leaves too. Come on. Come on. Okay, you want to go down there? I tried, dude. I tried. Anyway, that little tree frog doesn't want to be in the tree. C'est la vie. Okay. Anyway, what was I doing? I'm so ADD. I apologize. The most ADD dude I know. But let's show you a place where the grandis like to hang out if they haven't gone in the water because I frightened them. All right, underneath here is usually a good, there's one there. I'm gonna get all up in here, people. Show you where the grandis go. Hi, Mr. You're a female, aren't you? Let me just make sure it's working here well. Yeah, can you guys see that turtle? There's a grandis hiding way underneath here. This is a ball of roots from a pine tree, and the grandis like to come in here. I always find them hanging out. That's a female. Oh, that's cracking my head there. See if anybody's under here. No, nobody. We're gonna go ahead and give it the old college try on this side. Here's our posts for our future platform. Oh yeah, there it is. Don't see any. Hey, look at that. There you go. Hello, Mr. Grandis. Mrs. Grandis, nice to see you. Come here. It's a female. All right, so this is about a 25-pound turtle, believe it or not. Now, when we got these turtles here, many of these came from the food markets. They were rescued in 2001. There was a huge confiscation of Asian turtles in Miami, and we're talking thousands of turtles that had no place to go. So the Turtle Survival Alliance was actually formed at that point, and many of the animals went into different zoo collections, private keepers, and conservation biologists, and that's kind of how I got involved. This is a large turtle that not a lot of people can keep, certainly not up north. And what happened was many of them needed a place to live, and as you can see, I had this large pond ready for them to just get in here and do their thing. Oh, she's a little nervous. But yeah, this is the giant Asian wood turtle, or Hyoscines grandis. I love these turtles. Now, a lot of them had little holes in the marginals of their shells where they were tethered up. They were tethered so they couldn't walk away, or they were hung in the food markets. So these turtles, it's so funny, like so many people want the different colored turtles, of course, like like this boa over here. Hi boa, that's our red belly. But basically, I just really enjoy grandis. I think they're big, they're personable, they're an interesting species, they're comical. Well, maybe not as comical as this lady, but I find them interesting. And so I have quite a few here. We have the orlitia borneensis in this pond as well. We had some higher Emmys, temple turtles. They did not do good because it got really cold in 2010 and they didn't do well. Hello, how you doing? Well, shucks, let's keep on moving. At least we got to see the turtles' eggs that we are most likely digging up. Okay, some Mexican papyrus that's starting to take off. Good, glad you rooted there. You're hearing my inner thoughts, okay? I guess this whole video is just basically me, well, the whole channel is me just like working things out in my head, but I share it with you. I know you're out there. You guys out there? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about walking around your backyard, finding turtle eggs? Is this something you guys would like to do? Are you fans of this? We're gonna go ahead, set these eggs up, and get these turtles incubating. Should be really cool. See you in a minute. All right, the eggs have been put in. They've been dated. So we're gonna just leave them in here like so. Incubator's starting to fill up. Here we got some redfoot eggs, sulcata eggs. The sulcata eggs that we just found, I threw in here with these redfoots. And we've also got a couple of radiated tortoises hanging out in this little doohickey here. So yeah, we've got some things happening here, friends. More redfoot and cherry head eggs. But I'm really excited to see what comes out of those. As you saw, I went ahead and I did my vermiculite mixture, and then I went and put the eggs in, and then we moistened up some sphagnum moss, and here it is. It's right there. So that should keep them nice and humid. They want a little bit more humidity than a tortoise egg. But yeah, about 90 days, 100 days or so, we should find out what's going on. Let me show you what's happening here. We got an borneensis who is sick. She's in sick bay. I've been giving her injections. You know, the cold weather brings out the worst in things sometimes. She had some swollen legs. It looked like a little septicemia. So we went ahead and we've got her on ceftazidime as per Dr. Mike. And then how about these characters? There is the Sri Lankan, or rather the Burmese star tortoise. Love these little guys. They're getting so much bigger. And who else is in here? There is our little baby rhino iguana who's going to freak out on us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, get over here. Get over here. Oh, no. Oh, there he goes. Oh, feet don't fail me now. Where are you? Okay, I got you. Holy smokes. What a little lunatic. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so anyway, we got a little rhino iguana who's quite spunky. And we love him. I haven't named him. I don't know. He'll probably find himself a new home here soon. But regardless, he is a little character. I like to also get him some food. There you go. Oh, just get him started. And he eats that food. Go ahead. Get angry. Get angry. You're on. Get angry. You're on. There you go. Look, this is good for you. Oh, my God. What a character. Look at that food. Yes, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Eat it. Keep eating it. Yeah, just get him angry. He opens his mouth and he'll wind up eating, which is nice. I like that. Go ahead, eat more. Eat more. Oh my gosh, what a little lunatic this lizard is. But that's how they are as babies. The only rhino we got this year, sadly. So there he is, and I'm pretty stoked. I don't know if it's boy or girl yet. It takes about 6 months before you can probe them. But, all right, yes, awesome stuff. Oh, right in. And, of course, there's the cherry head. Bring this little cherry head out. Hello, Mr. Cherry Head. No, not in the mood? Do you not see the food? Just relax. Oh, I scared it. Oh, but the smell. The smell of Fluker's tortoise diet. Yes, the tortoise treats. Oh, that's good. Yummy. How cool is that, huh? All right, well, that's nice. Oh, sorry, I scared you, buddy, but maybe you'll come back later. And then, of course, we've got Duneberry hanging out here in our vision cage. Dune, look at how fat Dune is. You're a handsome dude, Dune. There he is, big old Dune, looking good. Sophia's been doing a great job with this lizard. Look at the colors on this critter. Oh my gosh, you're a lovely animal. Come here. I don't know if you're in the mood, Dune, but there is some food here for you if you're interested. But I do love you. How cool. Such a little spiky wonder you are. It's got pretty colors too. So Soap's doing a good job with Dune, and we did a good job today. Lots of ground covered, lots of chores finished. And thanks for joining me on it. I hope you guys enjoyed looking after these eggs, finding these eggs, seeing what we can find. Look, just about 90 to 100 days, we're going to know the answer to the big giant question, what's in the eggs, grandis, orlitia, or something else? It could be anything. Awesome, friends. Thanks so much. Don't forget to go to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan for more content and other fun ways to get involved here at the camp and help us continue to make videos for you guys. And like and subscribe, comment below. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. So long, everyone. See you real soon.